Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to Rakai's Litter 4-week-old video. Today is April 11th, and again, puppies are 4 weeks old today, and they're not moving around very well. I think it's just because they're moving, but they're just so fat. They're just so fat. They're not moving very well, and today we reverted them down to the smaller bed, so they're a little uneasy today too, but I'm hoping to get them started on weaning in a couple days. But if they're having, Simon just started lifting himself up. The other one is actually been moving around fairly well. It's just, they're just fat puppies, and with the fatter ones, it takes them a little while to get moving around. Let's turn them so they don't want to face the camera. We just did pictures, and they're not very happy. They're not very happy, huh, guys? This little girl has got a new owner. Her new owner is Otis Miller, and she's going to be living here in Michigan. And she also has a new name. Her name is Portia. And the reason why I say new owner is because the other owner got scared off when I was losing puppies, and I tried to explain to him that this is a normal thing. I mean, I don't normally lose this many, but it does happen. And my vet even said it happens. It's just I had a streak of bad luck, and it happens with all breeders. It's just that I'm open and honest about it. I'm not, I don't hide anything from anybody. And if it scares them off, it scares them off. But what happened is something that happens with every breeder. So I guess they were worried they're going to get a sickly puppy. And, that's not the case. It does not affect the other puppies. And not only that, the two that I lost at birth, it wasn't because of health issues that they had died. They had a midline defect, which means they were open in the stomach. So it had nothing to do health-wise. And the little pink girl, I lost her because she aspirated on her milk. She was perfectly healthy, and the only one that wasn't was Little Red. And like I said, I was monitoring her. I kept everybody updated with her. I'm honest. I'm not going to sell anybody a sick puppy. I just, I do videos and weekly, and I keep everybody updated on what's going on. And that's the difference between me and other breeders, is that, these things happen to them, but you don't know about them. So, if it scared them off, it scared them off. But, it's their loss as far as I'm concerned. Because, I have a lot of return buyers. As a matter of fact, the one that purchased Bullet, he is a return buyer. And I've had 5 or 6 return buyers. So, and as far as I know, I've not had a healthy puppy. Unhealthy puppy. It does, it does happen. I do the best to create healthy puppies. But, I'm not a miracle worker either. Healthy people can have a sickly baby. It does happen. I'm not going to deny that. But, it's not because I know they're sick, or I'm selling a sickly puppy, or, I just wouldn't do that. And it's just like I told the person that had the deposit on, the matter of fact, that was Otis Miller that had his deposit on Red. I was going to give up my puppy to give to him, so he wouldn't be without a puppy. But then when these people backed out from, I think her name was Gracie. It was either Gracie or Mabel. They backed out. That opened it up for Otis to make, I let him make a choice as to whatever one he wanted, and opened it up where I was able to keep a puppy. But I was willing to give up my puppy so he wouldn't, be disappointed. But, so anyway, I'm not going to talk a long time on that. These guys, and I don't want you to worry, it's just that they're fat. And, you know, it's going to come. They're just a little slower. And the weaning process may, you know, I mean, the worst comes to worst is just I'm going to have them a little longer. Because I will not let them go unless they're, you know, walking really good and around and eating. And the stools are, you know, as good as possible. I'm still working on that. I mean, I did get the good dog food, and now I've noticed that I really believe that it's because of the doggy potty. As much as I, you know, try to keep it clean, you know, they're peeing and they're pooping all the time on it. And, you know, I mean, there's only so much I can do, you know, with that. So, the stools are firmer than, you know, they used to be. But I really, you know, right now they're soft. I'm working on getting them firmed up again, but I really believe that it has something to do with the bacteria in the doggy potty, which there's not a whole lot I can do about that. But anyway, we're going to talk about each puppy before the video gets too long and get their weights. And as you can see, I got them in a lower bed. I got the doggy potty approximately 6-8 inches away. And once they get familiar where they are, again, this is new to them. This is the first day I've reverted them down, so they're not familiar with it. And so I'll give them a day to get comfortable, and then starting tomorrow, I'll start bringing them off the doggy potty and scooting them up on the, I'm bringing them down off their bed and scooting them up on the doggy potty. And then once they get moving around, they got this whole area. And again, once they're weaned, completely weaned, and I'm hoping I can start that in 2-3 days. I hope they start getting where they're walking really good. Now they're out of the whelping bed, they may just take off. But once they do that, then we can start the weaning process. And I usually start the weaning process about 2 days after they turn 4 weeks old. So 2 to 3 days. So hopefully in 2 to 3 days they're walking around really good. But anyway, the little girl that Otis Miller has, her new name is Portia. So we're going to talk about Portia, and this is her. She's just a little sweetheart. Yes, her's a little sweetheart. Yeah, he wanted her from the beginning. Matter of fact, he asked me if she was still available, and that was when she was already spoken for. But she met a baby girl. You're all right. You're all right. They're scared of this camera. They do not like the camera. Yes, they do not. See, she's sitting up. She gets around better than Simon does, but that all come in time. See, she's moving around. She's turning away from the camera. She said, I don't want that camera. Yes, I don't want that camera. Do you, babies? I know it. You don't like that camera, huh, Portia? No, you don't. Portia's weight today is 3 pounds, 1.6 ounces. So they're 3 pounds and they're 4 weeks old. So they're quite chunky. Adorable, but chunky, huh, Portia? Yes. Let's get her side for you. There's her side. There's her right side. Yeah, you're all right, baby girl. Yeah, you're all right. There we go. And there's her left side. You're all right, honey. Adorable tail. Just adorable. Adorable tails. I love I love tails. My little Harley, she's little. She's the littlest one of all my dogs, but she's got the biggest tail, but it's adorable. I grab her by the tail all the time and pick on her. She's the only one I can grab the tail. And when she's excited, her whole butt and tail goes. She's a cutie. Harley's a cutie. Yeah, she is. And Jacoby's a good dog too. I just never will get 2 puppies at the same time again. Never, 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 never. Well, and I would if they were the only 2, but when I have 4 other dogs, no. It's just too much work. It's too hard because one puppy wants the attention and the other one don't want the other one to have the attention, so yeah, just too hard. And then my older dogs, they want the attention. Just too hard, huh, Portia? Yes. I better get on to Simon here. The video's getting long. I get chatting away and running, talking, and you know, pull Simon over here. Come here, baby. Come here, Diamond. Yes, I know. He don't like the camera either. You just a cutie, too. Yes, you just a cutie, too. All you want to do is sleep, huh? Yes, they're just starting to get to the fun stage. I do have a few toys over here. I had them on the bed. But they'll come around. They're just a little fat. Just a little pudgy and having a hard time getting around. No different from a human. When they're heavy, they have a hard time getting around. But that's just baby fat for you guys, so. Huh. Just a baby fat. So we'll get his right side. This is his right side. And I've got this kind of slanting down, so if they want to come off the bed. That's his right side. And that's his left side. Hopefully on the next video they're up moving around more. And then his tail. He's got a nice little tail too. Yes, they just want to sleep. And I took it now even though they're sleeping because it's no different when they're awake. They just kind of they're just now starting to play and starting to move around, and hopefully, like I said, in the next couple days they'll be up moving around a lot better. Yes, they will. And let's see, Simon's weight today was 3 pounds, 6.4 ounces. So, yeah, they're just a precious. Yes, they are. You want to get over there with Portia? There, get next to Portia. There you go. There you go, next to Portia. Yes, was the little sweeties. Well, I'm sorry the video wasn't all that interesting. Yeah, they're not. See, he's starting to set up. There for a while he was laying and laying. I said, "Come on, Simon, you got to do something. You got to show me that you can set up and get moving around." Yes. So he's doing really good. Well, I mean, it's best to be expected for their pudginess. So, yeah. They're just not up on all fours yet, and that's what I'm used to. I mean, usually they're all over the whelping bed and just up on all fours at 3 weeks old. But these guys are so pudgy that all they want to do is lay. Anyway, we're going to close the video, and we're going on 13 minutes, so we're going to close the video for now, and we'll see you on Puppy's 5 weeks old video. Bye-bye.